What's up, guys? It is the end of March and we're heading out for a day of tree riding and riding pillows here in Montana. I wrapped up clinics the beginning of March, took a trip to Revelstoke, and then the last couple weeks just been catching up on business stuff, doing editing and content stuff, and doing some maintenance on sleds. So this is the first ride day I've had in about a week or so. We're heading out with just Luke, Isaac, and myself. So it'll be a day of brothers, and we'll see what we can get into. I'll be riding this 146 Boost that I've been on for a while now. Luke's riding this 9R 146. He just converted this to a 146 last night. It's been a 155 all year. And then Isaac's riding this bone stock 165 Boost. Well, I guess it has handlebars, but everything else on this thing's stock. Actually, this 9R is pretty much stock. What's your battery life?
3 bars.
Battery life?
99.
I'm not too sure how the snow's gonna be. We had a huge warm up for a few weeks and then a few inches of fresh on top, which you can see us riding on here. If we didn't get enough fresh up high, I think it's just gonna be crusty, like dust on crust. So I guess we'll find out, but I'm a little worried the snow's gonna be funky. Sometimes it's hard in the spring when you're not getting storms consistently, and it's warm, but not warm enough to make the snow slushy. Definitely not going to be warm enough for slush riding today. So hopefully we're not stuck in that in-between snowpack. You're not taking us down that one shortcut, are you? No, I'm keeping it mellow until we get to more snowpack. Not very much snow at this elevation. We got to get a lot higher before we're leaving the road much. Apparently they didn't like my elevator down dirt. So snowpack's pretty low in here, so we have to find these alleys through the trees with no logs, because otherwise log, just logs everywhere. On a normal winter, this has another 2-3 feet of snowpack, and it's super easy to get into this zone. Today, I think we're gonna have to work for it a bit. Hasn't been bad yet, but it gets pretty steep right up here. What do you think?
That's not great.
No, it's not great.
Still rideable though.
We'll see how the snow is. We get to that ravine in like 500 feet.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah, that's the part that I'm worried about. All right, we're getting into the stuff where it gets technical. Still low snowpack, but we gained another 6 inches to a foot, which makes a big difference. We just got to keep cutting up this. There's a draw right over there that we want to stay out of. We're going to try to hug this right side and get into the zone. I see Isaac's gonna make me work for it today. Luke's fighting a low snow area. You can see a little bit of a stump there, log there, icy tree well.
It's really icy right here.
Yeah, it's so inconsistent. It's like kind of slushy, crusty, and then it's sheer ice. Oh, the shovel's getting broke out.
I need a hatchet.
Isaac, where are you taking us?
Well, there's a lot of good lines up here.
You're pulling 165 lines and we're on 146s.
It just wants to go up.
Yeah, it does. Luke's working on picking his way up that way. Or he might be stuck, not sure. Isaac, I was following Isaac's track up this. He parked right there and then filmed a quick clip from right here. My 46 is breaking through this crust layer and getting down into the heavy stuff below, which makes it kind of challenging to ride this steep of stuff. But we're getting into more snowpack, and I think another hour or so and we'll be able to punch into the zone. This is kind of scary. Oh, okay. Not a 146 line.
It sticks to the eyes.
Yeah, that looked really dangerous and scary.
My eyes were closed the whole time. Just riding by feel.
Yeah, you should put your goggles on for safety.
That's a good idea.
Are you sweaty?
A little bit.
The 146 making it work?
I think it's more the snow than the 146.
Yeah, pretty unpredictable. So I think we made it past the hardest spot in this draw. Yeah, it looks like... I see sunshine. That means we're not in a tunnel anymore. So that's a good sign. And as soon as we break up through this, it starts opening up a little bit and should be double the snowpack, if not triple the snowpack. I think we can keep pushing in. Isaac will catch up. He's just hung up on a tree.
Sweet.
We're making progress. I think we're through the hardest part of getting into this zone. It should be pretty much smooth sailing now. Once we get to the zone, there's a lake, actually a few lakes, and should be some good riding in there. That's my guess at least. And then we'll climb up and over the ridge into another zone. That will be technical again, just getting from one zone to the next. But I imagine we'll spend a couple hours at the lakes and see what we find for snow there. There's some really sheltered pockets in there with some pillows that I think will be good riding. I can't believe it stopped. Park job challenge. Isaac made it. He got stuck, I think, once, maybe twice. Trying to get up like right where we separated. Really? Well, you know where you turned out? You made like one kind of attempt to climb out. I tried you up there. Ended up pivoting the sled down like into those trees in the cliff that's like just past where you turned out. Ah. So there's a chute right off the lake that I pull pretty much every year. This year I'm gonna let Isaac get first dibs on it. So I side hilled around. I'm just coming into it here. I'm gonna side hill across it to get an angle and film him coming up it. I don't think he's ever done it before, so this would be a sick one for him to knock out. All right, Isaac, I'm set up here. I think exiting out to Climbers left will be the best route up and out of here.
All right, sounds good. On my way.
Yeah, buddy, that was sick. So I set up and filmed right under that cliff to film Isaac going up, and it just kind of made everything look flat. It didn't show how steep the sides are and how gnarly this pole is. I don't really know what angle would make this look good. Maybe GoPro's the best. It's hard to say. This one's a tough one to film. Isaac just set up a little bit lower than I did with the camera, and now I'm gonna rally this on the 46 and see if I can get a line up and out. Isaac and I are going to trade sleds for a little bit. He's going to take my 146. I'm going to take the 165. And I'm going to go see if I can make some straight pulls that I can't do on the 46. Mix it up a little bit. I think I would have had this one if that stop didn't buck me and kill all my momentum, because I hit that, lost all my momentum, tried to turn out, but it was too soft. If I would have kept my momentum going, I had a pretty clean line up and out. Now I'm stuck in a bad spot because that's all cliff. I think what I'm going to do is shovel a trail to back my sled up so I can go back down this route, because that is thick and then cliffs. That's cliffs and trees. That's all cliff. My only line out was this one right here. And obviously there's no way to get momentum now, so I guess I shovel a side hill. A reverse side hill. Luke and I are just poking around on the 146s while Caleb's pulling some chutes on the 65.
Where's the traction?
It's kind of like a slip and slide. Oh, you hit the same wall of snow that I did. So I shoveled in front of the sled to go forward a couple feet, then I'll fill this hole in, then I'll back up through here. Still have a lot of shoveling to do, but I got to start on it. Got it out of the hole, got it forward a good 6-7 feet. I'll shovel that in and then shovel this back. It's probably been another 20-30 minutes since my last video. Got it all backed up. Got it to here, worked it down by reversing and shaking the front, trying to get it to pivot around. I can't go straight down here because it's all cliff. That's all cliff. I have to get on the right-hand side of that stob. So basically going that way. So I wanted to make sure I got set up in a good spot. I think from here, I can tip it on edge and hook it that way. Right as I was getting unstuck and dropping back down, Isaac and Luke popped into this little pocket here and we're just chilling, catching our breath. The 165 was fun, definitely wants to go straight up. I feel like I just try to go up stuff that I shouldn't go up on it. On a deep day, a 165 is still fun to do hopovers and bow ties, but when the snow's more set up like this, it's just not that playful and not that fun to ride like that. So the style is just shoot straight up everything you can. Which is fun until you get stuck for 45 minutes like I did right over there. It's snowing. So I'm gonna keep rallying this 165 instead of doing straight pulls up the mountain like I was just doing and recording with the GoPro. Now I'm gonna try to do some hopovers and bow ties in these tech pillow fields. So I kind of miscalculated how much room I needed for that hop over and started going right for that rock face. So I let off and just kind of parked it there because I didn't want to smash that rock face. So mentally I'm trying to shift from 146, 165, 146, and now 165 again. And I just have to remember I need more space than that when I'm doing a hop over. So I'm going to try this line again and just make sure I have a little more room for it. Well, I couldn't get a hop over into it, but I did get a side hill through it. Hopefully Luke edits out all the stucks because those are dumb and kind of made me mad. Gotta work for it. Should we move down and just shoot a few more along this quarter pipe thing? Yeah, sounds good to me. That was a super fun little session. Got stuck a couple times right off the bat just because, well, I don't know why. I don't really have a good excuse. Maybe just not used to the 165. But after I got over the frustration from those stucks, the rest of the session went really good. It's crazy how forgiving this sled is. Like, I can be off multiple inches on my line choice and it still just tractors through. On a 46, if you're off even like an inch, you know, you're flipping over backwards or you're losing your momentum. So huge difference for sure. I just wish they made a sled that was in between a 165 and a 146. Oh wait, they do. That's why a 155 is my daily driver, because it does everything really well. It does the bow ties, the hop overs, the tack riding, jumping, flips, and it just makes sense to have a 155 as the daily driver. 155 boost as a daily driver, and then like a 146 9R for spring snow and for jumping. Should we see if we can get back to the lakes and start working our way out?
Sounds good to me.
Isaac?
Yeah, I got no complaints.
Sweet, let's do it. We made it. We're back to the road. Nice work today.
Oh, yeah.
It was snowing up high, kind of turned into rain down here. We're thinking about riding tomorrow, but haven't decided yet. If it snows all night up high, the conditions would be really good. It's dumping.
Yeah, it is.
Might be good riding tomorrow.
Might have some fresh.